Hey there, EverlongMystic here. So today we are doing a video on South Node blues, South Node in Virgo. So we're just going to look at maybe a couple things that might be a trap for you, for those of you that have your South Node in Virgo, and then maybe a couple things to help. And all right, let's get started. So South Node Virgo, you all have a tendency to want to analyze things. It's like you have this compulsion to do things by the book. And that's something that well, my camera used to be over here, so I want to show you the card like this, but this I could do like this. Okay. So you kind of hold that close to you, that like analyzing things, trying to figure out why, doing things by the book, just wanting, you know what I mean? Like really focused on the duties that you have. You hold that really tight, just like to the point of perfectionism, right? And it's like you think because you've had past lives where that was the basis of your everything, like your your popularity, your success, your sometimes life or death situations were all involved with how perfect you were and how well you followed the rules and how well everything was in order and da 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 da. It's like this happiness here is linked to that. The thing is, though, those are past lives, and those are actually traps for you now, because your North Node is Pisces, completely different ballgame. The North Node Pisces is all about higher consciousness and trying to learn that no matter what plan that you have, the universe has a better plan. Okay? So, let's get a couple more cards here. Like, seriously though, we've got another Knight of Cups. I mean, like, we've got happy, but like this is you saying, but like that's what's gonna make me happy. That's how I'm fulfilled. It's my duties, my obligations, and how well I do them, and that's how I'm judged. And it's like you want to hang on to that so bad. Aha, see, that's where the Hierophant comes in. And the Hierophant, it can mean a lot of things, but in this reading, it's talking about your relationship to the universe, to a higher consciousness. It's like right now, that's the biggest card out here. It's a major arcana. It's like you've got to, if you want this, this is your way to get it. It's your relationship with the universe. It's your relationship with a higher power. It's higher consciousness. It's there waiting for you to connect with. And really, there's a lot of surrendering that needs to take place in order to connect. There's a lot of letting go, because overanalyzing is just going to paralyze that connection. Yeah, and see here, it's like it will become a struggle. This connection will become a struggle if you resort to your Virgo South Node skills. Okay? So now I want to try to flip the boat here and see what's if we could focus on what's helping you, what can help you. Although I feel like it's just gonna kind of be mixed. I know one thing for South Node Virgo is to welcome change, to be okay with change. Because a lot of times, like, change will cause anxiety for you because you want to plan everything out. You want to see everything orderly, right? It's like that doesn't fall into your plans, you know? And I know that there's some trust that's needed. And one big thing that I realized with South Node Virgo is that you do need to nurture your connection with the universe, right? But one big thing that really stuck out for me just reading about this was like your security. What's the word I'm looking for? Security, survival, something like that. Your security, your survival is not dependent on whether things are in order or not in order. Or, you know what I mean? Like, disorder of something does not threaten survival. Okay, that's like a major realization that South Node Virgo has to go through in their life. So we have here Five of Cups coming out right underneath the Four of Pentacles. This is you holding on to all of those South Node tendencies, right? And here it's just going to make it difficult for you. Five of Cups doesn't feel good, you know? It's like it feels sad. It's like you think that holding on to these skills, I mean, they're great skills. I mean, you've mastered them in other lifetimes and they served their purpose, right? But, and this is what you got out of it. But now, this is what you're going to get out of it. And it's harsh. That's why I'm calling this series South Node Blues, because it's really hard to use a skill set that your soul has in a different way, or to for it to mean something completely different now, or you know what I mean. it's it's hard, you know, but life's hard, right? All right, these are getting jumbled up. Hold on. So one thing that I did notice when just doing a little research on Virgo South Node is that one thing that can really help is to focus on the spiritual atmosphere behind what's going on in the material world. That is actually something that will totally help you. Yeah, we have the five of arrows here, the five of wands. No, arrows are swords. Dang it. So we have five of cups and five. See, that's change. Oh my gosh, that's it. Fear of change. Five and five are change. Wow. That's a biggie. Like, I had like this little notebook, I was taking notes. I actually circled that. Fear of change. Allowing change. Welcoming change. And see, another thing about the Five of Swords here is Five of Swords, sometimes in the Rider Waite you see someone who has kind of like they've won an argument or they've won a battle, but they did it kind of in a shitty manner, and it left other people feeling sore, you know? And one thing about South Node Virgo is that there is this obsession with being kind of like being right. And it's like if you're totally focused on just being right or figuring out why, you're going to end up alienating people. Okay, there is something about this. We have the Knight of Coins here, and there is a message about slowing down. So, not everything not everything for you has to be fast. Like, like it because there's a lot of traits that are associated with Virgo South nodes, such as like obsession and anxiety and analysis paralysis and that kind of stuff, and order and planning, and like it just like you know but here it's like you're being asked to slow down. If you really want to get to that path of fulfillment, you're going to have to slow down. And during that slow down process, it actually allows you to kind of check in with the universe, and to actually feel the flows, to feel the energy behind what's going on in the material world. And once you can tap into that flow, it makes it so much easier to maneuver. And you can actually realize that things do work in your favor. Things do work in your benefit, but you have to allow for the plan of the universe, not make your own plan. Or you know what I mean? Child of Cups. Yes, this is all about your North Node. That's talking about the water. There's a little bit of water in that cup, and yeah, you may not be used to it. Yeah, you've got like a totally different, past life experience, but it might feel new to you, but it is completely worth it. It is completely worth it, and you can grow. Just go slow, and you can totally grow, because like the Pisces North Node that you have it's like we got you. We got you. You know what I mean? Just come on over. The water's fine. Ooh. All right, we just want one more card. Let's get one more card for Virgo's South Node. One more card. Judgment. All right, this one's a biggie. Judgment is a biggie because, number one, it's talking about you judging yourself. It's kind of hinting at a little bit of that perfectionism. You are not required to be perfect, and you need to know this. You also need to know that others are not required to be perfect. There's like if you judge situations and people and yourself, regard in regards to how perfect they are, then all you're doing is setting yourself for disappointment and more anxiety. That's all you're doing. So it's really important to focus on how you're looking at things. And honestly, like when I'm looking at this whole spread, the biggest advice for you is this right here, your connection to the universe, because that's everything right now. It's all about your spiritual connection. And then and this judgment here, not judging yourself, not judging others on how perfect and orderly everything is, because that's not your focus right now. For this lifetime is not your focus. It has been in the past, you've mastered it, but now it's different, Anyway, so South Node Virgo, this is your reading. I really hope this helped you in some way whatsoever. And I'll see you later. Bye.